What is up, YouTube? That's here, and today I'm super excited to be talking to you guys about online matchmaking in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. What you're going to want to do is press the Y button on the overworld. It'll take you to the Union Room. From there, you can select the global or local rooms. We're going to be selecting the global room, and this is how it all starts. You can say, welcome to the Union Room. This is the Pokemon Global Club. Would you like to enter the global room? Yes, we would. So this is where you're going to basically turn it into like a ladder. You can click yes, this will take you up with random people who basically just want to trade. You can say yes with group, which is more of like a local thing. But then what we're going to do is say yes with a link code. So our code that we're going to be using in our community to try to make battles the best we can, the most competitive that we can, that we use in our Discord that has literally thousands of people that you can join by checking out the link to our Discord at the top of the description, is going to be 88898889. I'm going to put it in right now. So let's save our adventure. And for those guys that are wondering, like, this is not a ranked ladder, okay? No, it's not a ranked ladder, but you know what it is? It's the closest thing we have to competitive matchmaking in these games. You can think of this kind of as the, Pikachu ladder that everyone used in the Let's Go. I actually played Let's Go even just a few days ago, and there were still people using that code. I found games super frequently, and if we can take, our thousands of people in our community on Discord, as well as everyone else watching this video, we can try our very best to make a community of people that use this code. Once you get in this room, you're just gonna press call. You can go to battle, you can go to trade, you can do anything you want in here. This is basically just a code that our community uses, with all the people, we have in our Discord. So if you're interested in learning more about games, think about giving this a try. I've already been able to find people that I've tested this with, so I imagine that there's actually gonna be a decent amount of people that are using this. I'm gonna be using this for all of my streams, so if you wanna battle me, this is gonna be how you battle me when we're actually streaming live on Twitch TV, so think about checking that out. And yeah, we're gonna show you how this works right now. I have a game set up against one of my moderators. So yeah, sit back, max, relax. We have a cool new Pokemon to feature as well, so hopefully you enjoy it. Let's get right into the battle. Here we go. The Union Room, you're going to press Y, you're going to press call, and then you're going to go to battle. You're going to select singles or doubles. We're going to be selecting singles today, and we already see somebody. It's one of my moderators, people that have early access to the code that we're going to be using, and we're going to be playing a best of 3 6v6 Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl singles battle. I got a super cool team right here. I cannot wait to bust out this Zangoose. Oh my goodness, absolutely massive Zangoose right now. I'm excited. All right, so let's see what their team looks like. I bet there's gonna be a Garchomp. Yo, I should help them evolve their Kadabra. Kadabra's not even bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. But big Garchomp. Remember, everything's gonna get scaled down to 50. So let's see. Rocks from Torterra might be a little bit problematic. I'm probably thinking about leading Houndoom because Houndoom would check the Torterra well enough, I'm thinking. And if they lead Chomp, well, then I'll just switch to, Gyarados or something. Yeah. So, big Houndoom energy. I don't really need to set rocks yet. And I really love the feature that lets us, play best of 3. Being able to play multiple games against the same opponent is so nice. I know most people, when they think of just, battles on Showdown or singles battles in general, they think of just playing one game, one and done. Yeah, that's what most people think of. But being able to play multiple games and, practice against other opponents is really, really good for tournament play. I love seeing the loops right here. And then, if you want to talk to your opponents while you're playing in Discord, you guys can join our Discord. There's a link to it in the description. So it's awesome. We're trying our very best to build the best community for this game on the internet. So let's see. I could switch to my Torterra. Could definitely switch to my Torterra here. I don't think that's a terrible play. I don't think that's a terrible play. I think I'm going to do it. Switch is up. Let's go. It's not wasting much time. People are also talking a lot about the timer and it only being 20 minutes in this game. I haven't had a single game go to time. I've played a ton of games already. There's the Volt Switch. Not letting that happen. Not in my house. If I had those rocks, I'd set it up. You've seen me go over this before. We're just going to set up Leech Seed. I think Leech Seed's a safe play. The only thing that Leech Seed would be bad against is their Torterra because it doesn't really work. So let's see who they're switching to. Are they a good player alert right now? Survey says Staraptor. So it's always good to set this Leech Seed versus Staraptor. I love it. And then from there, as long as we hit the Leech Seed, Staraptor can't realistically stay in. They might want to stay in for one turn and go for a Brave Bird, but, the Leech Seed's going to be a little bit too valuable. Alright, so let's see. What do we want to do in this situation? If I had rocks, ooh, that would have been a great turn of rocks, but I don't want to waste a rocks TM on this guy. Okay, so what do you want to switch to? I think Luxray is just a really good play here. Luxray, and then probably go for a hard switch into probably our Azelf, and then we'll get our rocks up when we need a good spot. So Luxray's great here. They're going to switch to Garchomp or their Torterra. to block our Volt Switch out, and then from there we'll have a big pin set up. You'll love to see that. And if they want to stay in, like, we're good. Thief! Yo, they taking my chesto, resto, besto! The tech! Yo, the tech. The chesto berry tech. No hypnosis. Not today. Not in my house. Alright, let's see what I actually want to do. Like I said, I think it's better to just go for the hard switch here. I think it's just better to do that. And I think I want to go into the Azelf. I think there's a chance they come in with Garchomp, so I could come in with something different, like Gyarados if I wanted to. But this is fine. And just setting up a pin on the Garchomp is going to be nice. I don't think Garchomp's going to be able to one-shot my Azelf. I don't know if I should really try and get Rocks up right now, but I think I just go. I think Psychic's going to be a two-shot on it. And I should be able to live the crunch. First Chomp. Should be able to. And this is a Mind Plate boosted, so it's going to be a 1.2 boost. I can even just U-turn here and pepper damage. But I want to get them low enough to where maybe they can't sub in my face. I also don't want to let them Swords Dance. So, like, yeah, it looks like it's about a two-shot, like I said. Specialty drop doesn't really matter all that much. And let's see. Crunch. All right, there it is. Just like I said. No KO, please. There it is. Hanging on by a literal thread. Absolutely massive Azelf. I would have probably died if they had Outrage, but I'm not expecting a lot of people to actually have Outrage yet, and if they do, because it is an egg move. And I'm also thinking that, like, even if they did have Outrage, I don't know if Outrage would be as good in this format because, you know, fairies do exist. They do exist. Big Kadabra. Bam. Oh my goodness. Straight villain out here. And a Spadef drop. Yo, that's fine. Alright, so I'm just going to stay. I'm just going to keep Psychicking. Actually, are we going to keep Psychicking? Do we have to? I think it's better to U-turn because I think they might switch to something else. And U-turn will still be able to get the KO. Azelf's so good. It's like a 125 or a 115. Yeah, we're going to be able to come back out into something else. There's no reason to just keep Azelf chilling here. Alright, now let's see. What do we want to come in with? I think I'm going to come with the Zangoose right now. I think Zangoose is pretty dope. Yo, it's time for the boy, Zangoose. I thought about running a Belladrum set on this thing with like a Citrus Berry. I really did. I think Zangoose is one of my absolute favorite bonds. Like, holy moly, love this guy. If you guys like Zangoose, let me know in the comments. And let's just see what they got. Chomp's a little bit low, so I don't think they'd send the Chomp out, because I can just Swords Dance in its face. Straptor, maybe? Straptor's not a bad pick here. And it does pretty much wall the Zangoose, but then we just hard switch back out. Yeah, Straptor's a great pick. I love that Straptor pick. So let's see. What do we really realistically want to do? Zangoose is good, but it's not great against, like, this Intimidate. And I don't want to, like, Swords Dance out, because, like, look at our moveset. We have, like, Close Combat. Maybe I can Swords Dance out. They're going to take Recoil? I'm going to try the Swords Dance. I'll do it. Yo, SD, baby! Let's go. Zangoose. It just looks cool. It looks like a Naruto character. The biggest SD you've ever seen in your life. Joey sounds talking with me in Discord right now. Like I said, benefits of talking. He's like, LOL, I realized that was not Alakazam. Yo, is that a close combat? Those stats get dropped. I'm going to show you a real close combat in a minute. Oh my goodness. All right, we're at +1 right now. They're at -1 defense. And Zangoose getting ready to put that sweep on. I like this coverage too. You know, Night Slash was a egg move that I couldn't get on. I'd probably rather have the Night Slash than the Shadow Claw, just because I think Night Slash is personally just a little bit better. But Shadow Claw works fine. Shadow Claw works fine. Being able to hit the ghosts. Remember, if my only other moves are normal in fighting, you should probably have a way to hit those ghosts so you're not completely walled by like a Gengar or something. But yeah, Night Slash would be able to hit the Straptor on the switch in. Like if I read that Straptor switching in earlier, I'd be able to, you know, Night Slash there instead. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's think about what they're going to send out. I think Zangoose might have it on lock right now. I think we might have it locked up with Zangoose. And people are probably wondering, like, why don't you have a good normal attack? Why don't you have Facade? Well, Zangoose is immunity, right? So it doesn't really get poisoned, so I don't really have to, you know, I don't plan on getting burned. So, and also, like, Facade is a 70 base move, right? So that would be stabbed into, like, you get 35 on top of that, so go to, like, 105. That's not that great. It's actually just stronger to use close combat. It's just stronger to use close combat than even Strength, which is an 80 base power move. It's stronger to use this. I'm only at +1. I don't think I can break the Torterra, but like, we're going to try our best. We're going to try our best. Big full attack Zangoose. Oh my gosh, that's just so much damage. That's so much damage. I love that. I love that for us. Leech Seed. Yeah, that's smart. You know, I like that. Yo, get that 1 HP, baby. And they got the lefties. Oh man, they're actually getting a lot of health back. All right, what do we want to send out? Azelf can probably get the KO here. And man, I just want to say again, I've loved this game so far. Thank you guys, everyone that's watching my videos. If you have any questions about like anything in the game, like where some items are, you know, if you want, you know, I don't know what nature to get on this Pokemon, or I don't know what I should be doing next, like just let me know, and I'll do my absolute best to like try and help out. That's the whole point of like, you know, me making this YouTube channel is like help other people like learn more about Pokemon and be excited to play Pokemon. I think that's definitely an undervalued part of the game, is like how much fun can you have? That's the real question. What are they gonna send out? I don't remember if they had a Gyarados. They had the low HP Garchomp, and Garchomp can't switch in on this flamethrower. Magmar, is that Flame Body? That's fine. What are you gonna do to me? Do I care about this? I don't know if I care. Oh my goodness, that is so much damage. Is that a crit? Oh my gosh, I'm so lucky. You ever seen anyone as lucky as me? Holy moly. I'm just gonna Nasty Plot and then Dark Pulse. If you're ever in a situation where you'd have to KO, like, if you have to use 2 Dark Pulses to get the KO, it's always better to just use a Nasty Plot and then the 1 Dark Pulse, because after you get the KO, you have the +2. Holy cross chop. If you Mach Punch me, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. That Magmar woke up and chose violence. Holy moly. Let's see it. You got the Mach Punch? Okay, they don't. Oh man, that was scary. Yo, Sash is up right now. Sash is up. The battle with the fire type. So they got a Garchomp, and I think they still have the Torterra. Yeah, they got the Garchomp, Torterra. I think they have one other Mon that I wasn't paying that much attention to in the team preview. Luxor, there it is. Yeah, so we're gonna probably get this. I think +2 Dark Pulse does KO. It would have if I was holding the Dread Plate or whatever the Black Glasses, but I'll go for it. Ooh, it probably would have been better Flamethrower. It's my fault. My fault. Should have Flamethrower. When they live it like in the red, it's my fault. Okay, we won anyways. Oh, another crit! Yo, I'm so lucky. I'm gonna type to him. I'm talking to him right now. I'm like, wow, I'm so sorry. But you know what? I think they got better shots in game 2. Now that they know our items, I think they might be able to do something with it. But either way, it's still an absolute blast to play this format. I love how, I'm not going to say one-dimensional it is, but like you're able to know so much more about their team just by what items you don't see. And I think that's such a fun part of the Gen 4 meta. And, you know, the whole point about making this video is to get more people to use this code so we can have more battles, so we can all, as a community, get better faster. And, you know, the faster we get better, the better we'll be in the long run. And I know a lot of people that are like a lot better at Pokemon, you know, that come from like a Sword and Shield, even like a VGC background, are probably looking at these games like, this is pretty easy stuff. Like, you're beating in-game teams. But, you know, it's all, the whole point of it is to make the people who need this stuff, like, better faster. So, thank you guys for people that are, like, a lot more experienced for, like, putting up with this. Because I do know that, like, we're technically using, like, you know, a real team versus like more of like an in-game team. I think Jelly's just starting to like EV train his team. He got the game a little bit late. So I think Azelf's probably the best thing to lead with in this situation. I'd like to set rocks just so things like that Magmar and the things like the Staraptor, which, you know, I can tell these pivoting to like a lot, just have to come into that rocks damage. So it's probably the right way to play. I think every team should probably be having like a rock setter, a way to either get rid of rocks or just be overall not that weak to rocks. So either like a defog user and or maybe like a rapid spin user. That's super important stuff that we're gonna see, you know, the better we all get as a community. And the best way to do that, I'm gonna fight you, bro. I'm just gonna rocks it up. Roxing it up. I love that you can play the same people multiple times. It's super nice. Flamethrower. Alright, so let's see if they read me and go for like the cross chop. I am actually still gonna like U-turn. I know that there's Flame Body, but like U-turn's still better here because it won't kill me. And if they did switch to something up there, I'd be able to see what they switched to. Flame Body? No, Flame Body. And then I'd be able to switch to what I want. So if like let's say they switched in Staraptor there for some reason, I'd be able to scout that, deal damage to the Staraptor coming in, and then send out something like my Uxie way to pin it. It's really, really nice. Yeah, but we're coming in with the big boy Houndoom. Please cross chop me like a good player. Please cross chop me like an absolutely amazing player. Flamethrower, Flash Fire. Oh my goodness. We are about to be popping off. Yeah, shoot your shot, man. Shoot your shot. Big Houndoom. We got the rocks up too, so like I think we got it. As long as we can, I think the Garchomp's gonna be the hardest Pokemon. Otherwise, we one-shot pretty much everything with this Houndoom. Don't miss. Okay. Sash is up. Competitive items out here. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to get at least like one new competitive Pokemon a day. It's hard. It takes a lot of resources and a lot of work. I don't even have the Pokerus yet, so I have to like manually EV train these things, and it takes a long time. But I can get like one a day. I can get my video done, and You know, that team building guide that a lot of you guys asked for, that's coming out soon. I'm working on getting all the resources for it. You know, I'm not one of the types of guys that, I'm not your A drives or your, you know, your Austin John plays. So it takes me a lot longer to get those resources, especially when I'm, you know, still beating the game myself. I still haven't even like fully unlocked all the battle area. I'm still doing like a bunch of stuff with berries. I'm learning how the underground works. I learned something new about the underground, and that is if you're in the underground and you're using like a synchronized mon to like look for a specific nature of Pokemon, it sets it the second you walk into the room. So like if you have like a bold synchronized Pokemon on the front of your party and you walk into that room, that's like all the mons have the potential to get synchronized right there. It's not when you encounter them, it's when you start into the room, and that's super cool. I think that's like super cool. I didn't even know that until today. So the more you know. If you didn't know that and you learned something new, let me know in the comments. I wouldn't mind dropping like little tips and tricks like this every once in a while. I feel like naked not streaming. You know, I feel like there's always so much more to talk about. But I'm just loving this game. This game, I think I was talking about it in yesterday's video. I feel it's perfectly made for me and my taste. I don't think there's ever been a game in my life that I've ever enjoyed playing more than this. Can I get a flinch? Never lucky. Never lucky. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Let's see. I mean, we could send out... I think it's just Zangoose time. It is big boy Zangoose time. Alright, so let's think about this. We saw from the game 1, they don't have rough skin. So it's the SD time, baby. SD, baby. And then we're just quick attack it. Don't even worry about a Garchomp being faster. Let's just show off our set. I think at +1 after rocks damage, close combat will take out Staraptor as well. Another crunch. Not bad. Quick attack. Let's go Zangoose. I love Zangoose, man. I just always like this Pokemon. It gets Final Gambit too. There's a bunch of cool moves this thing gets. It gets Disable as an egg move. I thought about putting that on here as well. That's such a cool one. Like if you can go in like a late game situation and have like a Wobbuffet as your teammate in doubles, you can go like not Encore, but like Taunt Disable strats. It's sick. All right, there's the Lukes. I wonder if we can one-shot this at +1. Ah, dude, can I eat this? Can I straight up just eat the attack? Let me think about it. I can. If you're Garchomp Crunch... See, if I close combat, I will not. I'll just close combat. It's fine. I've lived a full life, chat. Let's go. +1. Woo! Is that a crit? Oh my god, that's the second time this Luxor's gotten crit. Yo, that's an electric type. Call it a crit magnet. Oh my gosh, that's never lucky jelly sound right now. There's the Kadabra. They probably think they're alright. They're like, I will block your fighting attack. And this is where I show my secret tech. Shadow Claw. Let's go Zangoose. And one cool thing about this game is like I can use something like Zangoose, and the meta's so slow, and there's not like a bunch of weird power dynamics with like Dynamax, weakness policies, assault vests, Mega Evolutions, anything weird. Like this meta just kind of goes at the you know, the most important thing is your speed tier, and Zangoose is in the usable tier. So that means it's great, you know. Let's just go for a close combat. I probably will not kill this at +1. Let's go CC. Yeah, Torterra thick. But like, it's just like Let's Go, where I feel like I can use almost anything. And you know when they say like truly skilled trainers win with their favorites, like I'm doing my best, man. Zangoose is cool. I think I really like shiny Zangoose too. It's weird. I just like Zangoose. Lefties up. All right, who do you want to get the finishing blow with? The finishing blow. Big lefties, not Luxray. Yeah, we'll just go Azelf. All right, well, that's pretty much the feature. If you guys have any questions about this feature, about using these codes, getting online, please leave a comment, let me know, reach out, join the Discord. We have a huge community, literally thousands of people on our Discord. If you're looking to trade, if you're looking to battle, if you're looking to complete your decks, we have a whole tab for that in our Discord. We're also going to be doing tournaments for this game. Probably within the week, we'll be doing tournaments that are going to be free to enter with cash prizes. So if you want to get more into BDSP competitive, think about joining the Discord. Think about leaving a comment. Let me know what you think about this video. And if you haven't liked or subscribed, you made it this far, well, thank you so much for making this far if you're not a like or subscriber. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Think about liking and subscribing if you haven't. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.